I'd like to see people being able to talk about the struggles, the mental health struggles, the addiction struggles, the concerns about suicide before they happen. I think that we could have used some support in that way, that maybe things would have turned out differently. I tried to talk with some of Jim's family and let them know that he was struggling. And their reaction was, well, he's neurotic and he's not going to get a penny of his inheritance if he keeps behaving like this. And we need to lock him up and things like that. And that was exactly why, part of the reason why Jim couldn't talk about it. He was afraid that if he admitted to any suicidal ideations, that the men in white coats were going to come and lock him up and take him away. And that to him was an idea worse than dying. I think if people understood a little bit more that talking about suicide is not something that is going to make it more likely to happen, or it's not something that has to be this marker of being crazy, that then we can find ways that that stigma can be lowered and that people can support each other, whether it's somebody who's thinking about suicide needing support or whether it's family members that don't know how to help their loved one. It took me a long time for my brain to stop trying to fix it. I had spent, a few years trying to work things out so that he could feel better and be better and that it wouldn't happen. But even afterwards, for months, I had to stop coming up with new ideas. My brain would just snap right into, oh, but maybe if we tried, or maybe if we did that, or this. Um, so that was something I hadn't known would happen. It took a while to train my brain to stop. I also didn't know, and I wish that he had known that even 6 years later, happily married to somebody who's a great partner, in ways that maybe Jim couldn't be, and yet still it hurts so bad that it's still there. There's days and times when it hits just as bad as it did that first day, and that I can't. There's so many things that we had that was unique to what was special between us that it doesn't exist anymore, and that still hurts a lot.